Hi, so I'm here today at Highgate Cemetery. Now, as you might have known, I've got, as you know, George Michael, who was actually buried here, and with quite a few known celebrities. And this is one of them. I'm taking down a memory lane. Family, the name on it. It's to a bit like, you know, the mummy stuff, you know, when they have the burials in the pyramid. And I don't want to show too much name, it's just out of courtesy of respect. But it's just like going through a trip thing. And yeah, I mean, I've always passed the cemetery, but I've never actually been in there. I'm not a really big fan of it, to be honest. But I've invited her for a friend, so this is just going to try to keep things in a respectful mode. And it's amazing seeing all the sorts of people who have been living in this world and they've departed from us, and then the new ones, as you said, the babies, come to this planet. We'll better enjoy life while we can. Hello guys, so here, this is the guy who got poisoned. Now, I can't go too much of it because, but this is, you might recognise on the news, and this is pretty interesting. So they got like a lot of famous people, and yeah, this guy was from Russia, really crazy. So yeah, I'll show you a bit more of the glimpse. These are the vaults of where they have all these people who are deceased being buried. And normally you can see through the glass. So just behind me is where that guy was poisoned and he was buried, a Russian guy. And yeah, this is really a great tribute to these amazing, magnificent people in all sorts of walk of life. Hello guys, so here is the graveyard of where George Michael is. So he died in Christmas 2016. Now obviously you know that Christmas is coming up soon, and the song that was remembrance of Wham was Last Christmas, and so that's really brilliant. And his friend recently did a promotion about the anniversary of the band. So this is really incredible. So obviously I'm not supposed to be filming, but here I am. It's really incredible. And this is based in Highgate Cemetery. So this is why, you know, if you want to pay to go into the cemetery, see all these famous people who have lived and departed, it's a great way for tribute and to pay respect. So I'm over here. Man from May, Professor and Pioneer of Chinese Medicine. I have no idea who he is, but he says, "Be inspired, my friend, only an inspiration for hope, beauty, and eternity, and a positive thinker who bridged east and west with passion and generosity." Very interesting quote. Love it. Behind me is where Bob Hoskins is buried. Now, he did Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Snow White and the Huntsman, starring Chris Hemsworth and Kristen Stewart, and he did a BT advert, the commercial, back in the 90s, and yeah, he's done some amazing blockbusters, and also he played Mario in Super Mario live action. So this is down there where he was buried, and also he's started Made in Dagenham as well. So this guy was terrific and distinctive actor. Really amazing, but I can't access through because it says private gates, well, private grave owners only. So really honoured, very privileged to come here. But got to move to the next part. Oh, I'm such a lucky boy. So So here they got Jane Austen, that poet, and right here, Jean Simmons, actress. Now these are the great privileged people, this legacy to leave behind. You see all the library stuff like, you know, you feel like Ronnie Barker, you think of, you know, many people, you know, like Ken Dodd, you know, all these people that have brought some laughters and joys, and even like Michael Parkinson and people like that, and you know, they leave just the world behind and for generation after generation, and this is really great. And then when you look at Donald Charles Potter, I think of like Beatrice Potter, who created Peter Rabbit. So yeah, just seeing this is a great honour. Sound engineer with Ferrari. Excellent, this is really, really cool. Anyone fancy Ferrari? I do. Here behind me is Egyptian Avenue. It reminds me a little bit of like Jurassic Park, where they had an entrance and you go through this passage through there into the secret world. So this is going to be cool. You can see the tomb just from right in the back. Oh, this is splendid. Lovely and awesome. Well, come inside. So I'm here right now, and they've got like the vaults with all these people, which is kind of like a VIP area, and yeah, it's really amazing, especially if you have a lot of money. You can just, you know, whenever you pass away, you can put yourself like sealed, and yeah, and then also they did something similar to like I think the Fantastic Beasts, where to find them, and yeah, this is really cool. So right behind me is the Pharaoh's Avenue, so you can see the architecture, this is really amazing. You can see that tree that's in the centre. Look how cool is that, this is really amazing. Really, really amazing. And yeah, great way for a great trip. And even though it's kind of a sad and sort of a mourning situation, but hey, there you go. Highgate Cemetery. Behind me, this is the very first burial person who is deceased. Her name is Elizabeth Jackson, and she was the first person to be buried in Highgate Cemetery. And this is where it is. First person deceased buried in this cemetery. How cool is that? And a big legacy that's left behind. Well, I'm going on my next adventure. Hello guys, so I've just exited the Highgate Cemetery, and yeah, it's been really incredible just going down here and seeing what they have. And so if you guys ever fancy seeing some celebrities from the past who are buried here, let's play for you, and I'll see you guys very soon.